Ouch! Gee, just had a sudden pain in my left shoulder. It's either a coronary. I know what it is. I forgot to take those pins out of my new shirt. Bill Ballance here, 9 to midnight, Monday through Friday, 6 to midnight on Saturdays. That was number 17 on the bewitching 40 of KFWB. Momentarily, it's going to be a great one. It runs 4.5 minutes. Della Reese with Some Days. Don't miss this. Well worth the price of admission. It's 1.5 after 10 on the number one nighttime radio show in all Southern California.
Hi, Bill Ballance.
Hi.
This is Margie Terzag, and I live in Sherman Oaks.
Good doll.
Sherman Oaks. Here's the word. A friend of mine got arrested one time for running through a stoplight, which happened to be on the back of a police car.
KFWB.
Kiss me, Margie Terzag.
Channel 98.
Question: when is a person legally blind? For full details, contact your local agency for the blind or the American Foundation for the Blind, 15 West 16th Street in New York City, and do it tonight.
I know that someday you'll want me to want you. When I'm in love with somebody else, you expect me to be true and to go right on loving you. Pretty blue, I think that I know how to forget about you, and I know someday you're gonna want me to really want you. When I am strong for somebody new, and although you don't want me now, I'll get along somehow, and then I
Make it oscillate there, baby.
Although you do not want me now, no you don't want me now, but I'll get along somehow. Then maybe I won't. Maybe then I won't. Maybe I won't want you. You told me you don't want me now, but
Race on KFWB, home of the alternate route. Your host, Bill Ballance, here at 6.5 after 10, number one nighttime radio show in all Southern California, according to all three surveys, owned and operated by my relatives. By the way, I've been asked by the Juvenile Welfare Department of Los Angeles to make this special announcement. Will the lady who left her infant child, her baby carriage, at the repair shop, corner of Selma and Western, please come and get it sometime tomorrow because the baby's getting very, very hungry.
Refresh without filling with ice-cold Pepsi. That's how to be sociable.
Somehow, Charlie, that doesn't sound sociable.
I said be sociable, Kay.
May I suggest?
Drink light, refreshing Pepsi. Stay young and fair and debonair. Be sociable. Have a Pepsi.
Sounds good. But let me add, don't run out of Pepsi. Get extra cartons today.
By all means.
And remember, between 9 and midnight here in the Bill Ballance program on Saturday nights for Pepsi-Cola, for Chef Boyardee Pizza, I give away a hamper of delicacies. Stay tuned for same on KFWB, right? Oh, thank you.
Did you hear what Bruce Hayes said this morning?
No.
Did you hear the one about the Martian who walked up to a slot machine and he said, "Look, a slot machine."
Bruce Hayes, 6 to 9 every morning.
Number 3. The Olympics right chair. By the Olympics comprised entirely, as you probably know by this time, of Beulah Bondi, Sir Cedric Hardwicke, and Jane Darwell. That's number 3 now on the fluctuating, funereal, frugal, fortunate 40 of KFWB.
Get shoes for the family at the Kinney Fashion Festival. Kinney Fashion Festival of Kinney shoes. Look for Kinney Suburban Shoe Center on the highway. Choose from over 1,000 styles of Kinney shoes.
You'll be delighted at the vast array of new styles now on display at your Kinney Suburban Shoe Center. Styles straight from the designer's showings of next season's shoe fashions. You will see all the new, unusual colors, the new fabrics and leathers, designs that you'd expect to see in only the most expensive shoes. Yes, tomorrow's styles are yours today. All at Kinney's popular prices for every member of the family. At Kinney's, America's showplace of shoe fashion.
Get shoes for the family at Kinney Shoes.
You'd never guess it, but there are now 23 Kinney Shoe Centers serving Greater Los Angeles on the highway, in Gardena, on Crenshaw Boulevard, West Covina, at Azusa and the freeway, and also in the Westchester Shopping Center. Kinney. Cy Coleman here with the Playboy theme on KFWB at 11 after 10 p.m. Bill Ballance program 9 to midnight. on KFWB. And by the way, further word on that stolen bus stop sign in Hermosa Beach is received in our KFWB newsroom.
Hello, this is Bob Purcell, president of KFWB. The Hooper Rating Service and Pulse Incorporated again say KFWB is number one. They again say listening to KFWB is the thing to do by more of everybody. The butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker, the doctor, the lawyer, even the Indian chief.
Very good.
We pledge KFWB to work unceasingly to continue to deserve it. Thank you.
Could you give us that rhyme once more, Bob? It was very professionally performed there. Doctor, lawyer, rhythmic and everything. Here's Dorothy Burnett. Sports news next on KFWB. So.
There was a tall oak tree that loved the babbling brook. And the babbling brook loved the mountain high. And the mountain high loved the sky above. The Creator looked down and saw everything was love, love, love. And then he took a bone and a piece of mud. He made a man then a woman to be flesh and blood. And then along came the devil up out of the ground. He tempted woman and that spread sin all around, all around, all around. If she'd have left that apple on the apple tree, there'd be no tears and sorrow. We'd live eternally. And then along came man to burn the oak tree down. And now the babbling brook is a solid ground. And the mountain high don't stand so high. And there's a cloud of smoke that covers up the clear blue sky. There was a tall oak tree. There was a tall oak tree. There was a tall oak tree.
Hear the latest reports from the world of sports on the Channel 98 Sports Scoreboard.
It's first and factual.
Fast and actual. The Channel 98 Sports Scoreboard. You're at the games and events, the races and meets, the tournaments and matches, ringside seats, the thrill of the game and the spirit of the crowd. And eyewitness view, complete and comprehensive too, on the Channel 98 Sports Scoreboard.
The American Professional Football League opens a two-day meeting tomorrow in Oakland to haggle over player contracts and devise means of giving Oakland's entry some manpower without anybody else hurting too much. This figures to be an especially hot topic which could lead to some behind-the-door scuffles. One rhubarb already is afoot centering around George Blanda, former quarterback with the Chicago Bears of the rival National Football League. Blanda signed with the Houston Oilers last week, but the Los Angeles Chargers maintain he was on their negotiations list and therefore untouchable. Here are the standings in the National Basketball Association after the conclusion of tonight's play, in which in 3 games Syracuse defeated the New York team 124 to 121. It was Detroit 108, Cincinnati 106, and St. Louis 109, Minneapolis 101. In the Eastern Division, Boston is still out in front with a 56-15 record. Philadelphia second with a 47-23 mark. Syracuse is third and New York fourth. In the Western Division, St. Louis out in front, having clinched the spot for the championship year. Detroit is second, Minneapolis third, and Cincinnati in fourth place.
Get it first.
Get it right.
Get it fast.
Day or night.
On the Channel 98 Sports Scoreboard.
Now, I'm putting down a story about a pretty spooky cat who was really quite a killer. What you know about that? Gonna get real nervous when you hear my tale, because it's a pretty gory story that I'm gonna wail. It was back in London, England, not very long ago, that a certain spooky kooky had him on the go. The Scotland Yard Arenes couldn't land him in the brig, and he still might be a-swinging, so you better dig. Who's that hiding in the dark, waiting there for Mary Clark. Chased her clear to old Hyde Park. Jack the Ripper, that coming right this way, past the old Red Goose Cafe. Mary Clark, she sure to say, Jack the Ripper. Now Jack, 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 Jack chased poor Mary to a flat. Yeah, Mac the knife had nothing on this mixed up cat. Hey, Mary Clark with neck so white, who's that creeping through the night? Gonna give you such a fright, Jack the Ripper. Now Jack, 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 Jack chased poor Mary to a flat. Oh, Mac the knife had nothing on this mixed up cat. Mary Clark with neck so white, who's that creeping through the night? Gonna give you such a fright, Jack the Ripper. Now when you're going home this evening, if it's after dark, just remember what I told you. Think of Mary Clark. And if you see a man all dressed in black, you better play it cool, cause it might be Jack. That's the story, rather gory, of Jack the Ripper.
Recorded under the Santa Monica Pier by Nino Tempo and Pete Rugolo on KFWB, 20 minutes and 15 seconds after 10. Your host, Bill Ballance, 9 to midnight, Monday through Friday, 6 to midnight on Saturdays. That team was introduced exclusively here in Southern California on the Elliott Field Frolic about 8 or 10 days in the past. I have a special announcement from the Hollywood Police. I'm forced to read on the air. Will the owner of the gray Pontiac sedan, California license number JRJ149, please move his automobile immediately? The Cinerama Theater is not a drive-in.
Your dollar's ahead with S&H Green Stamps. Save those S&H Green Stamps at your S&H Redemption Store. There's exactly the gift you've been saving for.
We know what you want. We've got what you want.
More than 1,500 items in every S&H Redemption Store.
You get what you want when you want it.
Time to start saving S&H Green Stamps.
Yes, your dollar's ahead with S&H Green Stamps. First, because stores that give S&H Green Stamps have low, low prices. Dollars ahead again when you redeem S&H Green Stamps and get exactly the gift you've saved for. S&H is the stamp plan guaranteed by Good Housekeeping.
To be dollars ahead, you ought to start saving S&H Green Stamps.
Do all your shopping at the finer stores and service stations in your neighborhood that give S&H Green Stamps. You'll be dollars ahead.
Naturally, speaking of saving money, get some Tom McCann shoes. I know whereof I speak because I emceed a mammoth banquet over here in the Hollywood Plaza Hotel for all the Tom McCann executives here in the West. And, of course, the Doyle Dane Burnback representatives, Ted Factor, Bob Grossman there from KFWB, Bob Purcell, Bobby Kaufman, Jim Simons, and Hal Davis. We had a lot of chuckles over there and a giant free steak from KFWB.
Clairvoyant, greatest fortune teller in showbiz.
Oh.
I was born on the stage, which was a little inconvenient because I couldn't think of an encore. I finally thought of something, and it concerns your future. Tell them what it is, Cornwall.
Hey, honey, I was born on the stage, too, and it went over so well, my mother decided to keep it in the act. If you're born under the astrological sign of Taurus between the 21st of April and the 20th of May, here's your hip horoscope from KFWB for tomorrow, Wednesday, the 2nd of March, 1960. All right, Taurites, tomorrow the works could be gummed up. You take on the worries of other people. Don't step on sensitive toes. Clear away misunderstandings before signing a contract. And be sure to catch the TQ show on KFWB every afternoon from noon to 3. Johnny Preston, number 12.
On the bank of the river stood running bear, young Indian brave. On the other side of the river stood his lovely Indian maid, little white dove was her name. Such a lovely sight to see. But their tribes fought with each other, so their love could never be. Running bear, love little white dove, with a love big as the sky. Running bear, love little white dove, with a love that couldn't die. He couldn't swim the raging river, 'cause the river was too wide. He couldn't reach little white dove waiting on the other side. In the moonlight he could see her throwing kisses across the waves. Her little heart was beating faster, waiting there for her brave. A running bear, love little white dove with a love big as the sky. Running bear, love little white dove with a love that couldn't die. Running bear dove in the water, little white dove did the same, and they swam out to each other. Through the swirling stream they came. As their hand touched and their lips met, the raging river pulled them down. Now they'll always be together in that happy hunting ground. Running bear, love little white dove with a love big as the sky. Running bear, love little white dove with a love that couldn't die.
That is now number 12 on the depressing 40 of KFWB. Running Bear now displaying acute anxiety symptoms on KFWB. Incidentally, I'd like to reveal here at 25 and a half after 10, Spacelight saving time, that BMR wasn't doing a show last night nor the night before because he's currently in bed with a severe case of beers.
The Hollywood Business and Professional Telephone Exchange offers a unique service to Southern California businessmen. In addition to the obvious advantages of having a mobile telephone in your car, there is the additional service of an answering service.
For bookies.
An answer for those important business calls that come in when you're out of the office and out of your car. Investigate. It's important to your business and your future. Call the Hollywood Business and Professional Telephone Exchange, Hollywood 95111.
Lana Turner is a thespian.
KFWB, Channel 98.
Still 50 according to the KFW barometric check by Cumulus J. Squall. Anticipated low tonight 46. The high tomorrow Wednesday 64.
Now's the time to buy land in fabulous California City in growing Antelope Valley. Where did this arrow come from?
From me, Paleface. You talk about growing Antelope Valley.
Who are you?
Me, growing antelope. In my valley.
Come now, California City belongs to the thousands of smart investors who are buying property there.
No, it mine. I made reservation. But, okay, let Paleface invest in California City.
Fine. By the way, growing antelope, how did you get that name?
From my father. He was an elk.
Question is, would you want your sister to marry a disc jockey? The Crests on KFWB. Cleve Herman next with L.A. Today.
Step, step. Step, step. Step, step.
Step by step, I fell in love with you, and step by step, it wasn't hard to do. Kiss by kiss and hand in hand, that's the way it all began. Soon we found the perfect plan for love. Side by side, we took a lover's walk, and word by word, we had a lover's talk. One word led to another, and then in no time we were up to 10. My heart knew it was gonna end in love.
First step,
A sweet hello.
second step,
My heart's aglow.
third step,
We had a date.
fourth step,
Stayed out late.
fifth step,
I walked you home.
sixth step,
We're all alone. Seventh step, we took a chance. One kiss and true romance. Step by step, we climbed to heaven's door. And step by step, each will invited more. Then you promised faithfully, all your love belonged to me. Now I know we'll always be in love. A sweet hello.
second step,
My heart's aglow.
third step,
We had a date.
fourth step,
Stayed out late.
fifth step,
I walked you home.
sixth step,
We're all alone. Seventh step, we took a chance. One kiss and true romance, step by step. We climb to heaven's door and step by step. Each thrill inviting more than you promised faithfully. All your love belonged to me. Now I know we'll always be in love.
Step, step. Step, step. Step, step. Step.
Immediately, accurately, the KFWB News Bureau serves the Southland with the news in L.A. today.
Hollywood Screen Actors Guild and Universal International Studios reach agreement on 3-year contract. Los Angeles University of Southern California lineman dismissed from school. Los Angeles Police Chief, City Attorney head for Capitol showdown on narcotics. Los Angeles Defense Attorney seeks to discredit witnesses against Dr. Finch.
Immediately, accurately, the KFWB News Bureau serves the Southland with the news in L.A. today.
This hour's KFWB climatological survey shows variable cloudiness but mostly sunny Wednesday and Thursday. Not much change in temperatures. High Wednesday near 64. Today's high was 63. It's currently 50, 50 degrees at 10:30. This has been L.A. Today, another news feature of KFWB News.
Next news when it happens. Next scheduled news at 5 minutes before the hour on the next edition of KFWB News. No sooner done than said.
Johnny and the Hurricanes, number 10.